it's Kami-san here, and today I'm gonna do a little discussion with Fairy-Uta. Okay, so I was thinking about doing like a llamas with hats and lasses theory series. So the first one I'm gonna do today is 1 through 3. In the beginning, Paul was shocked when he got home. Paul was shocked when he see a dead person in the living room. And he says all this stuff like, he read a book, and then to threw inside his chest, and he says it kills people and he doesn't know. So, there could be a history between them. And then the third one said, we know each other for 3 years, and he thought he was a woman, and later on he says, in the later part, says mostly a hat, are you sure? And he said, of course I'm sure. And he said, well, I don't know what he said, but I got some photos collected from my computer. I've got a question. What were these photos exactly? Well, for my answer, I think it could have been him doing like some intimate stuff on his photos. This reason why they deleted it. Gonna delete them, so 3 years ago, I bet he thought could have been something, I don't know. He thought that Paul was a woman, maybe Paul's transgender, I don't know. But he identified as a guy, so maybe binary? Male? Maybe? Okay, let's continue. So I bet there was intimate photos with him before he found out he was a guy. Well, intimate photos like stuff like maybe he went on a date with him or something. Let's continue on with the history. So, no, 3 years, like, if you're thinking, well, they lived together for 3 years, but, actually, they've been a couple for 3 years, according to me anyway. Like, maybe the photos he was trying to delete were the photos of his time. The time 3 years with the photos with Paul, before he realized that before Paul revealed he was a man. Which kind of secretly gave him a shock, but I didn't see it. So, another one is, okay, for the second one, he said he was headbutting children. He was lying to him, like saying, that's mountain dove drops, and he said no, and he said, boat nectar, and he said no. He denied the fact it was boat nectar, and he said, God's tears, and he told him, tell me the truth, Carl. This is kind of like couples when they know they're lying, but they just lie anyway. Yeah, the other person lies anyway while the other one knows. That was while a ship was sinking down. And he said, we're in a lifeboat, and he said he got put holes in them. And I don't know the reason why he did that. Maybe he's psychotic. A psychopath, maybe. I don't know, maybe he's psychopath. Just like he did with the guy staring 37 times in the chest, I think. Okay, he said, we're headbutting children on the side of the ship. This is due to his psychopathy. Or maybe anger issues, I don't know. He's saying it sounds dangerous, like, he rejected the fact. Denied the fact that he did that. this is what some people would do that, even though the other person saw it, witnessed it. Another one was starting making out with the ice sculptures, that Paul pointed out. And he said, lucky the children didn't see that. And so he kind of remembers them, remembers the children that he heard by the side of the ship. Maybe it could be something with inanimate objects. Look, some weird stuff with inanimate objects. And then he said, and where'd the blood come from, and he says, alley couple from 2B, and he says he stole crescent rolls, which is the reason why you shouldn't kill anyone if they're going to steal a crescent roll, or anything, like food or drink, and then taking it all, or eating the rest. It's a reason why, it's no reason why you should kill anyone. Okay, so, back to number 3 for this one. So he said, he was saying his own vacation. He said, I'm having time, and then like he said, he felt I resist, and he said he was listening in a giant fan, and he said it was trying to shout, and he said he's still trying to stop you from pushing other people into a giant fan. Like, I bet that throughout the vacation, he pushes people through a giant fan before pushing the resistance leader into a giant fan. He's a little... I might do a theory on that. Maybe I could do some research on why he does that and denies it. And then his house was hinged on a snake when he ate the bartender, hotel bartender, and he thought it was pretty awesome. But in Paul's perspective, it was horrifying. And he's saying words to retain by Tito's chasing along. It was due to a personal perspective of someone with some psychopathical issues. Okay, so keep on talking. If you don't know what I'm talking about, or don't feel like watching this any further, so for the last thing, I would mention again the photos. Yes, the photos. The 3 years worth of photos. So he forgot. He probably thought he's maybe 3 years ago when he introduced himself as like a flatmate or room or something, and he says his name's Paul, but he probably denies it since it looks so much, because the woman looks like a woman with a hat, because of the hat and stuff. So yeah, maybe it could be to be intimate pictures. He decided to delete on the computer since he kinda knows. Okay, this is my end of the theory 1 through 3, talking about Paul and Carl's history and what is wrong Carl. Okay, and this is Okami-san signing out.